So one day she comes up to me and said, here's a VIP band for you.
You don't have cable? You're able? Sit down at the table with me. East Show. You're ready for the East Show. East Show. You're ready for the East Show. Hey everyone, it's FANNYSOFAB, and today I'll be giving you guys a story time. In this story time, most of people started recognizing me, and this is just where my whole FANNYSOFAB and the whole movement just started off. Let's get into it. This was in, I believe, August. My whole FANNYSOFAB, I just started, I think I started that year in April. We've been planning this trip for months now. So I'm just like ready. I'm so ready. We get everything packed and we get on the plane. But first we airport, do all of that stuff. And we went on the plane. Plane ride was so frustrating because I wanted to sleep, but I couldn't. My adrenaline was rushing because of how excited I was to get to LA, because this was my first time. I was so happy. I was, because when you see LA TV, it's just so amazing, this and that. But there's just a lot of things that they don't tell you about LA. People that live there, they know that. Like, they know. So I got there. I'm just gonna fast forward. Got to LA at the airport. The airport was huge. Consists of a lot of people running around. It was absolute chaos. And it was really late at night. I remember I created these jeans. I was so excited for BEAUTYCON, and I just had the whole day planned. I'm just gonna fast forward into BEAUTYCON day. I just want you guys to paint the picture because it's just so much and so many things are like happening in this story. I want you guys to like understand, what I'm talking about. We got to BEAUTYCON. I just remember vaguely we were standing in line, and keep this in mind that the line is outside. So there was a really long line. It was wrapped around, and the only people that can get in is the one who had VIP passes and all of that jazz, which we just had plain 2-day passes. I'm just really grateful that all of this just happened. We're in line and looking at everyone. They were just like so beautiful. Everyone just had so extra, which I love. Sitting there, my mom was like, Erica, you need to get more business cards. I was like, Mom, so she's like, Erica, you need to get more business cards. I'm like, okay. We decided to go across the street because that's where FedEx was. We can get some business cards quick, go to BEAUTYCON. So everything just played out very nicely and precisely as well. So we got at FedEx. Now, we told the guy what we would like for the business card. I just remember there, after I finished getting my business cards copied, I remember seeing this door, and that door was to BEAUTYCON, because we didn't know that FedEx was connected to BEAUTYCON. So it was just like there. That just played out very well because we didn't have to stand in the line. So after we got done, we went in there. The time management on this whole thing, astronomical. It's crazy. We got there, and I just remember we had to go through like this, security. When you go to a concert, you immediately have to go through security. And I remember the guy saying he didn't want to live in our anniversary because he's like, if I break one of these guys' makeup, I'm gonna get in trouble. Seeing these doors, they were gigantic. There were thousands of people there wearing just different things, very creative. It was a really creative space. It was really important because you were there to look at makeup and bond with other people and network. Really cool. So when we got there, it was so many people. It was chaos, but it was chaos in such a positive way, I should say. Automatically when I get in there, I go talk to people, go tell people who I am, different things like that, take pictures, because that's what it's for. We get there, we have a great time. And oh, I gotta tell you guys about this. It's this is the part right here. Stage, there were people on the stage, and I just remember it was a talent lounge. All the talent goes to hang out, chill. I remember standing outside of the talent lounge, waiting for everyone to come out so I can take pictures with them, talk to them. I really took my time on doing that day. So I was really hungry. I was on my feet for at least 6 hours. My mom was living her best life I think she was giving a pedicure. So many people that came out that I got to talk to. I don't know, some of the people I didn't know, but I decided to take a picture with them anyway because, hey, it's BEAUTYCON. I got new storage. I forgot to tell you guys about this. So the day before BEAUTYCON, You're like checking out the space and everything at the convention center. Because I think we went to FedEx before but this is just scattered everywhere. I know when I tell a story, I was there and I saw Moj, the CEO of BEAUTYCON there, and I had my fanny pack, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is a great time, Erica. Like this is what it's all about. So I went to go give her my fanny pack. It's just like, oh my gosh, like that's so cool. That was just really cool for me. Anyways, let's go back. So many people come out of the talent lounge, taking pictures with them. Just the whole thing was really cool. And if you guys want to get into like the whole perspective of my perspective on the first time I went to LA, check that out, please. Next day. So it was BEAUTYCON day 2. This right here, this is what it's all about. This day is where the magic all came in. This is where the magic happened. And my colorful hair, I love wearing colorful things. So we got there, and this time we just stood in the line. Cool, nothing. The line wasn't really, it was long, but you know, it could be longer. So we stood on the line. The same thing, really the same thing that happened yesterday, but to me, a lot more people. I had more cars, so that I just remember like the food trucks were outside. So she's like, oh my gosh, Erica, like I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm like, okay, girl. So we go there, we go outside to the food trucks, and my mom and her mom, like they're talking. And then something tells me, Erica, go back in. Go back in. Like go back inside of BEAUTYCON. So I just listen to myself. I listen to my gut. Go back to BEAUTYCON, and I stand outside of the talent lounge. And this is where the crazy part happens. So I stand outside of the talent lounge. This girl comes up to me and she's like, hey, you stand out this talent lounge for so long. And I was standing out there for hours because that's how hungry I was. She comes up to me and said, here's a VIP band for you. That moment, I knew like my life was gonna change forever. She gave me the, and I actually have it right here, the BEAUTYCON. I don't know why I kept this. I think I just kept it for like a silver souvenir. My mom was like, oh my god. My mom was, during the whole thing that this happened, my mom was actually, I think she went to go get her toes done. So I was just standing there, and in a moment I felt like second guessing myself because these thoughts just ran through my head. It's fake, or she's just doing this. Maybe if I like do it, I can get in trouble. But it was a do or die moment. I could either not use it, forget about the opportunity, or use it and just take the risk. That moment, I'm so happy I did.
I take it and I call my mom immediately. She's like, hey, hey Erica, how are you?
I'm like, I'm doing good. This girl just gave me a VIP band. She's like, oh my gosh, it was going crazy. We were both going crazy, and this is all happened while I'm in front of the talent lounge. I just took the risk. I walk up to the lady, which is the lady that's skating the bands and everything. Give her my band. And she accepts it. And she's like, okay, go on in. It was amazing. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. And at the age that I am now, this is just the beginning. A time for me. And it was only me in there. I was alone. My mom wasn't in there. No one, because you can't get in for like 2 people. If you're talent and you bring your mom, that's cool. That's a different story. And it was up to me to get the job done. So I did. Kalani was in there, and I had my fanny packs, and I gave one to her, and she took a picture with it, which was so amazing. It was huge. It was a huge moment. That is the end. Like, comment, and subscribe about what part was your favorite.